Okay, so here we are doing a revisit here at Bones Birds. I'm so lucky because Tony's a good mate and he lives not far from where I live. And I love coming here. It is just, I'd have to say, one of my favourite places here in Townsville, believe it or not. Now, we know Tony for all the awesome bird work he does and the products he makes for birds, but he actually does fish. So he's been doing fish for quite a while, I think. We're going to ask him that question and a lot of other questions. So we're going to check out his setups and what sort of fish he's got. But we will do a quick little look at the birds, but it won't be that much. This is more about fish. So let's go find Tony. Tony, where are you, buddy? How you going, buddy?
Yeah, good, mate. Thank you for coming again.
Always good to see you. Always good to be coming back here. The place is looking awesome like always, and you're always upgrading. You're always making things bigger and better. Or is it just...
Trying to, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Always trying to. The weather hasn't been sort of very permitting this year, though. It's been raining pretty much off and on all year, so that's made it quite difficult. Weeds and stuff have been overrun, but we're slowly getting back in touch with where we should be.
And like I was just saying to everyone, it's not just birds. You're also doing your products for birds, but fish.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now we have the guppies. So we're doing guppies now as well.
And how long have you been doing fish for?
So I've been doing the fish for about 12 months, sort of full on. I've had fish off and on my whole life, but this time I've sort of gone a bit big. My motto is go big or go home.
Exactly.
So
bigger
that's how I do
better.
things. Yeah. So I've got all these IBCs which I got from work, and I've cut them all off and dressed them up so they don't look ugly in the yard, and I'm just trying to make areas sort of nice and tidy as I go.
And it's only freshwater fish, isn't it?
It's only freshwater fish, yeah.
Okay.
So it's just mainly fantail guppies, and I'm doing a few different breeds and that there, so I'm trying to work on those. So I've had a few setbacks along the way, as you do. I'm still learning, have a lot more to learn yet.
You've done some landscaping, you've put some awesome artwork up.
Yep.
Do you do this artwork yourself?
That stuff there I've bought. I've done some artwork inside there, which is I used to do airbrushing. I haven't done that for 6 years now.
That's right. So you are an artist. You've been doing art for a very long time, which I don't think I've ever mentioned, and you've got some beautiful pieces. This is one of them over here, actually. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've carved those, yeah.
That is fantastic. And here's another one over here.
That's all carved out of Hebel.
Another one over here.
Yeah.
He's a real hands-on man. He's a real man, I'm telling you. He's pretty amazing what he can do with his hands. In a way, I know our bird people will be watching, so we will go and have a quick look at the birds. It won't be long, but we'll see how we go. Okay, Tony,
no worries.
Lead the way.
Come on in. Okie dokie. So all these aviaries are all colour coded for leg rings purposes, so I can sort of identification. This year I've changed these up a lot. I had a lot of problems with very wet floors over the last few years since I've been here, so I spent a fair bit of effort and money putting rocks in the bottom now. So there's about 200 mil of rocks in the bottom, and they all had to come in by bucket, which was a massive job. I did that just before Christmas, just before the rain, thank God.
What's that yellow bird up there? I'm not...
So that's a Goulian.
Very, very smart with
That's
birds.
a white-breasted Goulian.
That's beautiful.
It is. They've actually got 3 young ones out at the moment.
And there's one of those baskets that you came up with, or your friend did?
Yeah. So the mate came up with the idea of the washing baskets. We used to get them from Bunnings, but Bunnings don't sell them anymore.
There's one of your products there that you make and sell.
Yep, that's a new one I've just put up actually, because that pair that you just looked at with the yellow, they brought babies out, but I had it up near the roof and it was getting way too hot, so I've just washed it out through the dishwasher and put new ones up lower.
All right, we'll keep moving because we've got a lot of fishy stuff to do.
So these are all new from last time you were here. These are all, actually these are mostly my mate's, Matt. He had a good breeding season last year, so these are yellowback Goulians. So they've all started to already nest. There's quite a few with eggs and that in there. As you can see, it's all our Bones Birds products up there.
So they're your little breeding boxes or breeding nests?
Yep.
Awesome, we'll keep moving.
And these ones here are pure, you can open the door if you want. These
yeah, that'll be good.
These are pure black-headed Goulians. So this is the actual wild type colour. They've all got eggs in that as well. It's only the start of the breeding season here for them. I put the nests in on Australia Day.
So where are these from? Australia?
Yeah, they are. They even used to be in Townsville years ago. They used to see them up near the dam. But normally,
The Ross River Dam?
yep, up there. Yep, they used to be there for years and years when my dad was young. I'd never seen them out there, but they're more inland now, like Darwin. They're out Darwin, and there are also some up top end of Queensland.
Yep.
She's nice and friendly. She could actually be the one with eggs in the nest there.
So the time of the day, the lighting's not the best, but we're trying our best.
Yeah, it's also rainy, so it's overcast, which makes it darker again. These ones here are orange head. This is the normal wild type orange headed one.
Yeah.
So in the wild, there's three types.
Absolutely beautiful.
In the wild, there's three head colours: red, orange, and black. And orange is the not so common one in the wild.
Wow, they are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they are. So hopefully we'll get some babies out of them soon.
So do you get any morphs with them, as in albinos and
Well,
stuff
with
like that?
these ones, they could actually, because it's probably got a mutation strain in these particular ones. The black-headed ones, no, they're pures. But all the other ones, yeah, there is definitely mutations in there. That one down there, that is a cream Parsons. So, which is a black throat. There's another one there. And there's also crimson finches up on the back wall there. We call them, locally we call them blood finches, but they're known as crimson finches as well. And they've got
that ready one?
Yep.
Yeah,
they're actually local as well. They live in Black River.
Sensational.
The female's up there on the top. She only has a little red face and a red tail, where the male has full red body.
Wow, I absolutely love
You can see the young
that
ones on
red.
top of that basket. They've got no colour yet. They're just brown
Look at that red. So the young ones
on the basket.
will morph into the red as they get older.
If they're males, if they're females, it'll only be the red face.
Okay.
You can actually see one on the left there. He has the
Absolutely
red.
beautiful.
And the end cage is nothing. That's holding, waiting for the young Gouldians to come out when they're ready. So we'll move
So
into...
this place is really big. I mean, it is fantastic. Everything's been thought of. You've got lighting up here. You've got power points. You've got power. You've got security. You've got air vents. You've got windows. You've got this. You've got that. And Tony designed it and did it all himself with
Yep.
your friends or whoever.
Yeah, my dad, my friend, yep.
So, yeah,
Friends, yep.
fantastic.
Was a massive job, but it's good now. You want to have a quick look in the bird room?
Yeah, you just go.
Okie dokie, we'll come on in, we'll have a look in here. So anyway, welcome to the bird room. I know a lot of people have seen it, but a lot of people haven't. So this is where all the preparation gets done. So I do all the, I do maggots, sometimes mealworms.
And is
termites.
this some of your artwork?
That is, yep.
Wow.
That's actually a painting I did of my daughter.
This is
That one's from Game of
fantastic.
Thrones.
Tony, you're going to have to bloody give me some art one day.
I don't know when I'll ever have time. I didn't do the purple one, that's a mate did that one. But all the rest
Oh,
I've
look
done.
at that. Beautiful pinstriping.
Yep. Rod Tickle did that. He's in Sunny Coast.
That's a real art form. And
He is phenomenal.
I think it's the Latinas in America
Yep.
that gods of it, is that right?
Oh, they love that stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All the art culture for the car culture.
And you love your skulls. And...
I do. Bones, birds with the skulls, mate.
All right, well, have a quick look in here, is that
Yep,
okay?
yep. So
Lead the way.
this is the bug room.
And like I was saying, he's got, sink, he's got everything you need.
Dishwasher.
Is here. And check this out. He's got the right hook. What is
have
this?
too.
This is a H.S.C snake control hook.
Yes, it is.
Hey? Mate,
I
you
was very
can't-
lucky to get that.
Yeah, you can't beat our hooks. Come on. You can't. We have the lightest, strongest hooks in the world. If you don't like that, if you don't believe it, bad luck.
These
Feel
are
free
our-
to buy one too.
These are our maggots. This is for tomorrow. You can see them all moving.
Look at that. So fresh produce.
Yep.
All produced in here.
Sure is, in my Bones Birds fly box.
Now
So you
you're
can
not
see-
doing these no more.
I'm not doing these anymore. I just don't have the time now with the fish.
Yeah.
So like that's added a lot to my day with that and work. You know, work is still full time. There's just too much, and I just don't have time to do this for people. So I'd rather be doing stuff that I need to get done.
Same goes with us.
Yep.
We only have 4 hooks, and that's it. We don't want to start, you know, taking on board this, that, and everything else. We tested a lot of things. We've done really, really good with snake catching equipment, but it's just, you know what? I want to specialise on hooks, and I've got the 4 best hooks in my eyes that you can use anywhere in the world. So we're just staying with that.
We pretty much do that with our 3D printed nests as well.
Yeah.
We're only specialised in a few of those now. We're sort of like branching out doing other things, and it was just too hard. So.
And look, if someone specialises in something, doesn't matter what it is, if it's car stuff, doesn't matter. They're always going to be, most of the time, a lot better because they're specialising in that 1 or 2 or 3 things. They're not trying to take on board everything. And I think when you do try and take on board too much, you can start being pretty much like a $2 shop. Things can, you know, quality can go really low.
For sure.
That's just my opinion. But yeah, I think if you've got like a good handful of products and you stick to it, you're laughing.
Yep. Yeah, this is our original one that we had help with from a friend at the Gold Coast. So that's the one we've sent, and lots of people all over Australia have got these now, and we've actually started to move a few of these in America as well. And then we branched out, so we actually, with a local friend, we've added another 50 mil on the front and a perch and the disc, which was this one. And then we found that because of the longer neck, it was a bit harder to clean the stuff out, like the old nesting material. So then this year, we've added this one. So now you just turn that little thing, and it's all in one piece. So they've still got the old keyway on the back to put your tech screw in. That goes there, that closes it, nothing can open it up.
And your hinges are all 3D printed?
Yep. So we 3D print those, we 3D print these extra, and I just glue in the wooden perch. I like the birds to sit on wood. I think that's really good. Those things are just the fly screen little latches. And that's the lid. We print that out separately. Just got to clean it all up. And that's the disc before we stick the perch in as well.
Awesome. All from scratch. All put together here. All made in house.
We also have our skull, because how could Bones Birds not have a skull?
Yeah, that's cool. I like that a lot.
I found out a lot of the finches do actually love these ones. I can keep putting them back in the same spot, and it's a fight the next day.
So they actually go in there?
Oh yeah, I breed, yeah. I've actually got some there that are dirty. I'll show you the ones that have come, I pulled out yesterday because they're going through the dishwasher now to be cleaned.
Wow, that's cool.
And then we have the horizontal one as well. So that's our...
Let me just put this business card up. Is there anything on the back?
Sure is. Which is the fly boxes, which I'm not doing at the moment.
Information is there. All right, so down here, this is cool. Is this something you did?
I've made these as well.
Wow, fantastic. Little stepping stones.
Yep.
What does it mean?
Okay, so this one here means onwards forever, never still. And I've actually got those tattooed on my body as well.
Yep.
That there. So I used to have a big rainforest garden where they had carvings, all those carvings you saw. That used to be all through my big rainforest garden.
Yep.
This one here, I have a ring in the house that has that in it. And I just liked those symbols when I bought them. So I made my own pavers and carvings and stuff with it.
And this is your door, and check it out. Can you explain what the big UFO is up there?
Okay, so what that is for the hawks. It's called a gazing ball, stainless steel. And if raptors come down, it'll actually see, because I've got one in this corner and one in the far corner, and they see it in their peripheral. And it looks like to them that 2 hawks are coming down at them, so they actually fly off. The only ones that it doesn't stop is the young ones, the young hawks that are hungry. They've been pushed away from their parents.
Yep.
They keep coming in and annoying the birds, which is a bit of a pain, but it's not too bad because the netting is a net, it's not a wire. So if the birds do get scared, they actually bounce off the netting. They're not damaged by wire.
So all netting.
Yeah, it's called hail net.
Look at that.
Just be careful.
So this here is
just be careful down the bottom, because we do have also electric fence. So that's just to sort of like stop wallabies going up against it, goannas, snakes.
Just joking.
Yeah, good on you. I've been hit a few times, and I tell you what, it makes you jump. So we've done that obviously for snakes.
Hang on, just 1 second. If you have a few beers, whatever you do, don't go peeing there. Okay?
No, probably not. It wouldn't be that good. We did have a concreter when we were doing these edges here, and he hit it with his elbow and it came out the bottom of his heel. So that was quite funny. I did tell him to be careful, but he said, "Ah, we'll be right."
All right, let's go and have a Captain Cook. Let's go have a look.
Okay, come on in.
So I would say that this is my favourite part of this setup here. I mean, just all the little things that he's just talked about, and there's a lot more just here as you walk in. Just fantastic. And when you're getting there, I reckon I could sit in there and just read a reptile book or bird book for hours and just relax in there. It's just beautiful. Come have a look. If you haven't seen it, you're going to be blown away.
Okay, so you can see this is all a bit of a mess at the moment, but I'm sort of cleaning after all the rain. So these are actually some of the skulls. You asked if the birds actually nest in them. So these are ones that I've just pulled out. So you can see they put all the grass in. I didn't put any of that in there. Some of them will actually block off one hole. Some of them use two holes.
Wow, that is fantastic.
You can see how filthy they get, but once I put them, there you go, that one's blocked off. And they've used that one. You can see all the bird poo from the babies that were in there. So,
that is cool.
I have found they are a little bit hard to get the grass out, so I use a long pair of pliers.
Yep.
So eventually we may actually do a flip top on these as well to make them easier to clean. That was just the early designs. You can see the third one here, that's already got a nest in it as well. I've had a nest in it. So I've pulled them all out. All the stuff's going to be washed out. All the brush is going to be burnt.
Yep.
So this aviary's getting a whole revamp, and I'm going to take out...
What's this stuff here, my friend?
That is coconut husk that my uncle peels for me.
Yeah, wow.
And that's for nesting.
So he actually peels this...
He peels all that for me, yeah.
From home, from...
Yeah, he just gets coconuts from everywhere, and he just sits down, and he's retired, and he just has the time, and he just peels it and sends all these bags.
I tell you now, it's, as you know, I'm half Polynesian, and we do call the coconut tree the tree of life. It really is, you know. But these fibres are absolutely fantastic, even for reptile bedding. You name it, they are so good. They won't mould up. Yeah,
they definitely don't mould up. Even when it rains, it can be pouring down rain on them. After the rain goes, and it'll dry out in no time, and it's just like brand new. You could actually wash it if you wanted to go that effort. But
yeah,
I have so much of it on tap that I'm not going to be wasting my time washing it. It just goes in the fire and I burn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you won't see a great deal, a lot of birds in here, but not a great deal of nests because, like I said, everything's just been put through the dishwasher and cleaned.
So you got a tribute up here?
I do. So Peter was one of the guys that spent every day over here for 3 months building this big aviary, and he passed away not last year, the year before.
Yep.
So very unfortunate. He had a bit of cancer there, but this wouldn't be possible if it hadn't have been for him and my dad. They were here every day.
Wow, and look at it. Oh my goodness. What are they?
They're my Spinifex pigeons.
Okay, they are gorgeous. You know what? In the 90s, I had hair like that. I kid you not. That is gorgeous. Look at it. So, obviously native to Australia.
Yes.
What are they called again, sorry?
They're Spinifex pigeons.
Spinifex pigeons.
These are all young ones on this side. The breeding pair is next door.
So I think there's a pigeon called the Australian pigeon, and they have a little crest.
Yeah.
Like that. And this one, where's this one actually found?
So this one, you can find it from Charters Towers onwards from there. There is a few different subspecies in Australia.
Wow, they look like they've been airbrushed, don't they? Look at that. I absolutely love animals that have pastel colours or they look like they've been airbrushed or both those things. So yeah, it just really blows me away.
It's just amazing how the lines are
so we get them here in our backyard?
They're pretty much not far from here.
Not far, yeah.
Charters Towers, hour and a bit away.
Wow.
We have the squatter pigeons around here where I live.
Check it out. Ladies and gents, check it out.
Like I said, everything needs a bit of a clean, but with the rain around, can't do too much about it. Just gotta wait. And then when the sun comes out, it's too hot, so you can't get any of the rake and disturb, and you've got to wait for it to cool down a little bit.
Wow, check it out, everyone. Bird heaven, bird paradise. And I've always said this, it doesn't matter what animals you have, if you're doing your job properly, you're not going to have a big stinking smell. It doesn't matter even if you're breeding rodents. So there's no excuse if you've got one animal or 100. If you're doing your job well, you're not going to have a big stinking smell. And I can tell you now, hardly any smell here at all. Spotless.
It's more than normal because the ground is wet. That's the only thing, you can't do much when it's wet like this. So this is into the laneway now to see the back aviaries.
Look at this, fantastic.
I've probably tidied this up a bit since you were last here. I've made a stand for down there now to put all my seed on. So all this has got a stand.
So it's all off the ground?
It is. It's just to keep the cockroaches so I can spray.
Yep.
I spray regularly with this stuff called chain to right bouncer. It knocks them. And then I just find dead cockroaches everywhere.
So you got your tools, your equipment, you got your lighting, your power source.
I have one of my traps, because obviously I can't swing a net in an aviary that big, so I have a trap. In that is like a little crab pot, has little funnels in there. And I just put some green seed in there, like some guinea grass heads.
Oh, the old willow bin, we use these for our snakes and lizards at the
all my different
H.S.C.
sorts of seed.
Control Representative. What was that, sorry?
So that's all different seed I have in there. So that's the yellow panic.
Yeah,
this one's red panic.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
And then this one is just finch mix. This all comes from Australian wildlife.
Wow, so that's all made here, produced here in Australia, or
it is,
overseas?
Yes. It's locally grown to him in Toowoomba, and then Ray, he actually mixes it to whatever you need, like whether it be finch or it'll be just bagged up as red panic or yellow panic or whatever. And they actually drive from Toowoomba to Townsville.
Wow.
So we just put our order in when he's coming. So he's been fantastic for us.
And look at that for a smorgasbord. They are spoiled.
Yeah, so they've got
maggots.
In there today, they've got maggots, peas and corn, and they've got Lebanese cucumber and sprouted seed with some breeder's oil on that, and a different powder, that stuff that I put on. And then they have their charcoals and shell grits and cuttlefishes down the bottom as well.
Fantastic.
So these have all been changed since you were last here. I've actually moved birds around, and I've started to grow guinea grass in there again, and some of them birds have already destroyed it, so it needs to be replaced again. I've actually put all new perches in since last time.
And there's your water system. Can we?
Yep, I can turn that on.
So you just turn it on here.
One lever.
Are we able to open this up? Am I able to go in?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay, and then here's a better look first at the food source that we were just talking about. Fresh maggots.
Some of them don't get peas and corn because they just don't eat it. So I try them out and leave them for a couple of months. If they don't eat it, it's just a waste of money. So the other aviaries get them.
And there's the water system. So
normally twice a day I tip them out into the plants, because obviously the birds for some reason turn and poo before they fly off. So the water gets a bit fouled out, so I have to tip that out.
Have a look at this setup. Look at this. All done by Tony. Absolutely gorgeous. What are these ones called, Tony?
So they are red-faced stars. They are Australian as well. There's a couple of mutations in there, which are the yellow-bodied stars.
Wow, how cool is it?
Yeah.
You know what? We better hurry up because we need to film some fish.
Yep.
This is a fish show.
Come on out.
And we'll have a quick look in here while we're here, if that's all right.
Yes. You can actually see one of the pigeons that you like so much is actually building a nest right down the front corner there now.
Oh, wow, I can see that now, yeah.
She was just starting to carry sticks over there. That's the breeding pair. That's the mother and father.
And there is the construction.
Yep. She's just started. She doesn't. It's just a bit of a divot in the ground with a couple of sticks. That's about it. Not much of a nest
We've
builder.
got this big pen here.
There's nothing in there. That's going to be moved eventually. I keep saying that, but I never get around to it. That's all just stuff that's grown on the log.
Wow. All right, we're not going to do any more bird stuff because we're going to be here and just not do any fish stuff. So we're going to do fish stuff, but if you want to see more bird stuff, we will come back one day. But you can go to, I'm not sure what episode, but you can go to series 1 and check it out. And I think Tony's episode has more hits than any other episode. And that's all about birds and products that Tony does. So go check that out in series 1. In a way, here we are in series 2, and we're going to go and check out some fish here at Tony's.
So this is where I start with my my fish ponds. So I've been lucky enough to get these through work, and then I cut the top run off of that, and then cut the same with the bladder. Drill weep holes all around the outside, and we also do a 3D printed insert that goes in there for overflow, which you'll see in some of the ponds.
All right, let's go have a look at the finished product.
Okay, so this is the finished product. So I put the roof sheeting. I turn them inside out because I've got them from everywhere. They're all different colours, but I just want the grey to make everything look similar.
That's a great idea.
Dress it up with aluminium.
Instead of having odd colours, you just turn it the other way. That's
I'm actually getting shade cloth made. You can see the posts I've started to put in. They're just temporary shade cloths at the moment.
Yep.
Because the fish are being way too hot. So I'm actually getting shade cloth made through here, then all these lids may eventually go. I might take them off because it is a bit painful having to do this all the time.
So that goes up. I reckon it's brilliant, but beautiful design. You come up yourself. That's aluminium.
Yep, aluminium to make it look neat. I've sort of changed things along the way as I get better at it.
That's what I was saying. Like every time I come here, it's just bigger and better, and it's just the little things, isn't it? That you just keep improving. What have we got here?
So these ones here are Tiger King Cobras, and there's also some.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
There's
hang on. Did you hear that? King Cobras, Tiger King Cobras.
Tiger King Cobras, yeah.
Oh wow, I like the sound of that.
So these are the yellow ones, and there's also some orange swordtails in here that accidentally came with a weed. There ended up being 2 tiny ones that grew into a pair, and now they've just bred. There's heaps of them in there.
Now I'm going to try my best, everyone, to get the best footage I can.
What I can do is I can get a scoop and scoop some out if you want to have a look. It might help.
That'll be good. Every now and then we could do that because it's
Give me a sec.
that kind of day and we've got a lot of reflection.
I don't know if it'll help, but hang on.
All right, let's see if we can get some gorgeous fishies.
See if we can get a little male come up. There's only a few males in here because unfortunately I did lose a few before Christmas. So I'm sort of starting to rebuild at the moment.
Beautiful plant here. What's this one, mate?
That one is Devil's Ivy. That just sort of helps take some of the nitrates and stuff out of the water.
The old duckweed.
Yeah, the duckweed, and there's a bit of salvinia on there as well.
And you've got some water plants in there, yeah?
That one there is guppy grass.
Yeah.
So it's really good for all the young ones to hide. I don't think they're going to come up, mate.
That's okay.
We've just fed them, so they're like, nah, not coming around.
Yeah, no, we're all good. We'll
move on to the next one.
Footage we can get, and we are getting some footage. We'll go on to the next one.
Yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Hopefully we'll get some of these guys. These are normally around the top.
So look at that. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. Oh yeah, I love the old lily pads. Beautiful,
yeah,
gorgeous.
They got some leaves. So these are the same. They're a lot of them are down the bottom because we just fed them.
We've got down. A snail over there. Water snail, is it?
Yep.
Some more beautiful water plants.
Nope. There's some big females. They're huge. Some really nice platinum males in here. These are Dumbo-eared mosaics. These are the ones that I'm working on at the moment. This one, there's a big female and a male. This one hasn't got much platinum on this one.
Oh, there you go.
But they got some beautiful patterns in the side.
Beautiful. So which one is it? On the left there, the bright coloured one is a...
That's a male. So he's a Dumbo ear. So he's got the big blue fins on the side.
Yep.
And he's got the mosaic tail. So there's a few different bloodlines in here at the moment, and I'm just trying to work on them, and then eventually I'll make my own sort of strain. There you go, there's another one. Just get some of the water out. This one's more, he's got more of the blue platinum on the top. Nice big fins.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So all the fry that have been coming out of here, I've been taking them out and moving them to a different pond.
Explain what that is for people that don't know what fry is.
So that's some of the babies. So I moved them out of here just so that I can sort of separate males and females, and then they will grow a little bit quicker.
Beautiful.
There was one really nice one in here. I wanted him to come up, but he won't. Come here.
And over here, the piping is for...
So that there's for the air. I'll show you around the back when we get around there. The air runs through here.
There's that there?
Yep, so this is the air running through. So there's this one here. This is something that I've made. So this is a little filter, and inside that is full of coral.
Yep.
And then so the air will run through that. The water races through the coral, and then that'll help with my pH and KH and all that sort of stuff.
Beautiful.
Trying to get the water, because I had like I said, I had a bit of problem there earlier.
Yep.
Around Christmas time, so this will hopefully stabilise the water over time.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I just sort of get it better, and then we end up with 200 mil of rain, and some of it washes out. So I sort of have to start again. So it's all about learning at the moment.
Yeah, water is...
the water's crystal clear, and I thought I was doing well. And then I had a massive crash and lost probably a couple of thousand fish. And I had some really pretty ones in here, so I'm sort of starting with ones that I'd actually thrown out. There's like seconds. I've had to now bring them back to start again. So I'll do the same.
A good friend, Dr. Shane Simpson, says, once you start playing water, you're really taking a big step up.
Yep.
You know, from reptiles and birds. It's you've really got to fight against that water and water quality and
Yeah.
spikes and all sorts of stuff.
There's that one I tried to get. See, he's got the real shiny platinum. That's eventually what I want to work towards, is those ones like that.
So you've got your good bacteria and your bad bacteria.
Correct.
You want your good ones, but not your bad.
Yep.
And you obviously want to keep your water clean and fresh, but sometimes you can't have it too clean. And then the other thing is you got to watch the ammonia. So much stuff, you know, you got to take into account.
For sure.
But this system, with all these plants, and then what you just showed me then, and then you've got, you know, this one here pumping as well.
I've got that.
Like,
there's a sponge filter there also.
well, there's another one. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4 filters going. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They
are
wouldn't
looking
really
good.
have to do much of a water change. I'd be thinking, like, it's just, does it ever get dirty?
No, I haven't. I
Always
haven't had it
clear?
dirty yet. Yeah, because there's not many fish in there.
Yep.
There's probably only in this one. There's probably only 10 or 15 fish. Because all the
so
young ones, I take
overloading
them
is your
out.
biggest problem,
Yeah.
I think, and that's when you get your ammonia. Or
In that one there, there's a lot more
your
fish.
problems.
But that one there has a lot more plants in there as well.
Okay.
It's got that big devil's ivy that's taken a lot of the nitrates and stuff out. So, but I keep moving them on too. So young ones will come out and I'll move them on. So keep reducing the numbers constantly as they get big enough.
All right, we'll keep
We'll
moving.
go to the next one.
So you got 4 along here. 1, 2,
5.
3, 4. Oh, 5 actually. Yeah.
This one
Absolutely
here.
love this setup. Fantastic.
This one here, I've already turned the air off so we can have a look. Down the bottom, I've got L397 catfish. They're only young, and there's also shrimp in all of these ponds. And these are also a platinum Dumbo here, but these ones are dragons, so they have a lot finer marks in the tails. So same thing, when I had that spike before Christmas, I lost all of my big breeders, the males, and so I'm starting with little tiny males again now. So I've got to wait for them to see if the colour comes out what I want, but you can see that one there is a beauty. It's got really nice markings in its tail. See that one?
Absolutely beautiful.
I can try scoop that one out if you want to have a look. He might come up. Right. They get a bit gun shy after a
So
while.
do you breed to sell, or you
I
just swap
do.
with friends, or how does it?
A bit of both.
Yeah.
It's like it's a hobby that I really enjoy, and if I could sort of put a bit of funds back into it, because obviously I spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
If it could just sort of sustain itself, would be nice.
And I mean, you've got a business with the birds and your
That's
products,
right.
so you can put it all together, I suppose, and yeah.
So you can see the really
Do well.
fine markings in the tail.
Yeah.
That shows that it's the dragon.
Nice and sharp, aren't they?
Yeah.
Those
So
black marks you're talking about?
yeah, like the little fine markings. Where the other ones next door with the mosaics are a lot bigger. Unfortunately, they flush off when you put them up like this.
Yeah.
But you can see that it's got the nice markings. There's a few different bloodlines going on in here as well, so it'll change over time, and then eventually when I have young ones and I get a nice strain that I want to work with, I'll pick them out and the other ones will move on then. And then like I have like a guppy pond outside the fence out there in the other part of the yard that all the spare ones go in. If someone wants just ones for a pond, they just come and take a scoop and we'll do it. No problem.
So yeah, we're going to probably go with one of these setups. Not so nice looking, probably just the, what do you call the bottom
IBC?
parts?
The IBC?
Yeah, and then we'll probably just do a canister filter, a big canister filter, and a lot of water plants. And basically for me, it's just going to be to have some water, making some noise, and you know, get the local frogs coming and using it, and just put some little fishy in there. Maybe I can buy some fishies off you and put them in.
Yeah, mate.
And I've got my first batch of weed and duckweed off Tony, so I'm going to start with that, and then actually maybe go and buy some equipment today. See what happens if you hang out with Tony. He makes you buy fish and stuff and birds, and I love it.
There's some
All
really...
right, so what have we got in here?
So these ones are red tail platinum dumbos.
Yep.
Same thing, I lost a lot of these before Christmas, so I'm starting all over again.
So when you say you lost a lot, how many fish are we talking about?
It would have been probably thousands.
Wow.
So very heartbreaking.
Just from one big spike of the...
Yeah, well, it was right before the rain came, so that heat we had before Christmas.
Yep.
It all happened then. Everything was going well, and all of a sudden I was busy. I was trying to get the posts in for the shade sails for the fish area, and very unfortunate that probably I was a bit busy, just threw the feed in and wasn't really taking too much notice. I was trying to do a bit before work each day, so that's the red tail platinum. So eventually, like I'll weed out the ones with that little bit of stripe down the middle of the forehead there.
I love that orange. Have a look at
well,
that.
he's already flushed off. It was redder before, but there are some that I get with the full platinum right across the top, and that's what I'll be chasing as I get further into it. But unfortunately, when you lose all the fish and you start again, you got to work with whatever you got.
Exactly.
There's a young one there who's got more of the platinum across the top. I can actually turn that off for a second. Can you see the one there? It's got only a little bit of this, like the bare sort of, or the skin colour.
Yep.
The little one. That's what I'll be chasing, but he doesn't have, his Dumbo wings on the side aren't as good. So
Okay.
you've just got to keep weeding out what you sort of need. Like this one here, see this one? Here, this one here's got beautiful big Dumbo ears, but he doesn't have much. There's a big female, that one here. You see that guy from the top? You see his big fins? That's the big Dumbo wings that I'm chasing. But he has got minimal platinum.
Can we go on the side here?
Yep.
Yeah, on the side.
You see he's got the big platinum wings there on the side, but his tail's like a bit of a ribbon. So he's carrying some of the traits I want, but not all.
Yeah.
So you've got to keep weeding out like that.
Beautiful.
I'll just turn that back on.
So I was thinking, for the last few months, do I want to, put a pond in on the ground? But I just think where we live
Toads,
here
mate.
in Townsville, I'm going to keep it off the ground.
Toads, you'll have toads in there forever.
Toads, rodents, all sorts of stuff. So
I'll just shut that lid,
off
mate.
the ground, I think, is better here in Far North Queensland.
100%. So this big pond, this one's only started this year because
This is absolutely beautiful.
I had it over here, but I needed to be able to get the little dingo machine in to be able to dig the posts for the shade sail. So I had to empty it, move it, then bring it back. So I've decided to put it over here now.
Where did you get this one from, the pond?
I think it was from Goff Plastics many years ago. It was one of their seconds. Oh, this is about probably 15 years old or more.
Oh, good old plastic, eh?
Yeah.
Good old
Oh, it's
plastic.
brilliant. And it's, like 2 people can pretty well move this around, no problem.
And over here, quickly, you've got some gorgeous plants.
So these are my guinea grasses, which I grow for the birds.
Yep. And what do we have over here?
So this is another fish pond. So this is where actually my young males come.
And there's some birdies there.
Yep, that's where we were before. But in here, there's some beautiful young males coming on, which I will selectively pick out for breeding later. I know where they've all come from.
Yep.
There's gold ones
And
from down the
you've
front.
got,
There's some new ones in here, which I'm going to work with. So these ones are beautiful. I'll put one in here so you can see it. So this one is a koi guppy, but it is a snake skin, which you'll like.
Oh, wow. These names, eh? Snake skin.
Look at that. And they're all slightly different, so it'll be the same down the track. I pick out the ones that I want to work with.
Bit hard to pick up.
Hang on, I'll get rid of some
very
water.
fast.
If I put it down in the corner, there you better get.
Beautiful. And if you just go down here, there's a whole heap of them.
Yep. So that'll be for a new pond that I've still got. Obviously we started with, that we saw the empty ponds I haven't finished yet. So they will go into one of those ponds. And then these are all young males, young platinums, young gold ones. I've got gold ones up near the house. So I'm just waiting on them to grow on and see which ones I want to keep for breeders and then what I move on. So that's those ones.
Beautiful.
And then over here is the big pond, which we were looking at before. These ones are another Tiger King, but the other ones were Tiger King Cobras. These are Tiger Kings.
Okay, yeah.
So these are platinum on the top as well. So I had to start, I couldn't get females for these. So I had to start with the Tiger King Cobra females, and then these are second generation ones now that I've bred myself.
Yep.
So I'm slowly getting more platinum into them, because I want them so that they look really good in a pond. So this is one that I've bred myself.
That is sensational.
Like from nothing, more or less.
We will
He's
try
already
and
flushed
get
off.
a close up on this one.
Like you saw in the pond, it was really yellow. Now it's already gone like a pale yellow colour.
Yep. So just a bit of stress makes their colour
Yep.
go a bit.
And maybe it'll be better if I have these painted black on the back. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
Still learning. So that's the only type of guppy in that one. So it'll be a massive pond for these.
I have a few over here.
Yep, there's more over here. So these ones are something I'm sort of working on to create my own guppy strain. So in here, there is metal snakeskins. There is...
Mate, these names. You
metal
know what? When I've got something up and going, I might have to get a couple of these snake bloody things.
So these ones are metal snakeskins. There's also the Tiger King, which we just saw there. And there's also a mosaic Dumbo in here. So I'm crossbreeding all of them. And then a lot of these young males that we're in here are in that pond we just came from before. And I will see what I want to breed with, and eventually I'll make a new strain down the track. Something that I want to have snakeskin on the side, maybe the metal snakeskin line with all these different colours.
Sounds fantastic.
There's, hang on.
I'm just going to say, sorry if it's not that good, the footage. I'm trying my best. It's not the best day. And I don't really film fish much. So I'm not sure what it looks like, obviously, because I'm filming now. But if it's not that good, I apologise. But yeah, it is what it is.
You got to make me look good, mate. Come on.
I'm trying.
So there's
Look at that.
that one down there with the blue tail. He's a metal snakeskin. Then there's the Tiger King from out of that pond, the big pond. So you can see all the fry, that all the young guppies that are in there now. So I'll just start weeding those out. So any males, because it makes the females grow slower, they all start mating very early.
Yep.
So every time I see a young male starting to grow, he goes over there, and then I just keep watching him, and then go, oh, that's what I want to keep, or no. And it goes, if I don't like them, they go into the blue pond, which is outside the fence over there, in the other part of the yard. We send them out there.
There we go. Oh wow, beautiful decking that you've done. That wasn't here last time. That is gorgeous.
That's my survivor pit area, my fire pit.
Yeah.
I have a lot of
Whoa.
signs, and I have these torches that I made, but unfortunately with the cyclone season I've pulled everything down. I've put covers on top of all the posts for now, but there's actually a hole in all those posts and a torch
So
is
that's
going there.
a survivor theme.
Oh yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I've got all memorabilia survivor stuff that goes around. There's actually on the back
Wow.
wall, there's a survivor sign.
Big fire pit.
Massive fire pit. That's a metre deep, that
fantastic.
fire pit.
Wow.
It makes a big flame. As you can see, it burnt the branches up
Wow. Let's go have a look. Can we go have a
Yeah,
look?
yeah.
Let's go. Mate,
there.
let's
It's
go have a look.
unfortunate that it's not all set up. like it
Survivor
is.
time.
Yeah.
Right here on HSC, he's Snake Control Rep Ian. Let's check it out.
It's a bit
This
muddy.
is what I'm saying. Mate, he's just amazing with his hands. What can I say?
So
Let's
these
check this
spears,
out. Got your spears?
got me spears. Got to lace them up yet, but we did them just before the end of winter. So
You got your logos, symbols
yeah,
that
got
you
me
like?
symbols there. And we've 3D printed some covers, and you can see it's got the Tribal Council,
Wow,
Outwit,
fantastic.
Outplay, Outlast. So we've designed those ourselves. I bought some cheap rope from Temu.
And that's a big old fire pit.
Yep, so like you can see a lot of my bird nests that I said the coconut I just burn.
Yep.
It just goes in here and I burn it.
Fantastic. Look at this.
There's some more of my carvings I did. So it looks really good at night with all the lights on it. All the Christmas lights looks fantastic.
And there it is, Survivor. You done that yourself?
No, I had a friend do that, and I'm getting another one for the other side. I just got to wait for him to do it.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Nice and rusty.
What an awesome idea. Survivor theme fire pit area.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
We've got the areas out here, so we've got like two little bar bench tops up here. So we put all our eskies and drinks and everything when we come out on here. also have a little fire pit down there, my Bundaberg rum one, which we set that up and we do camp ovens in there. So we'd be over here drinking whatever.
And you've got a beautiful little stream back here, yeah?
I do, yep. Yeah, it goes weaves all the way in and around.
And you've actually had a beautiful baby, what was it, frillneck dragon lizard?
Frillneck lizard, yeah. That was ages ago, yeah.
You have had a brown tree snake.
Yep.
Mighty Venice.
Had either I don't know, I have to show you the footage, but it was either a keelback or a whip snake the other day.
Yep.
I'm not sure. I think keelback maybe.
Yep, lots of keelbacks, lots of whip snakes.
Yeah, it was in the water the other day. That was on the weekend. But this is where the other fish pond is. So as you can see, like I said, all the rain, the weeds have gone. This has all been sprayed, so I'm just waiting for it to die off. This is where all the guppies go that I sort of don't want to breed with anymore, or I'm not happy with the colour. It just goes into here. Then when people want them for their fish ponds, they just come over and get a scoop out of here.
All right, you hear that? Tony's going to let me take a scoop next time. Oh, what have we got down here?
What is it?
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful rainbow skink, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yep.
Those rainbow skinks, it's a big family and they are just absolutely beautiful.
I have...
you know the rainbow skinks?
Yep.
Yep.
I have the torches. Did you want to see a torch that I made for the fire pit area?
Yeah, absolutely.
Put this over here. I don't want to carry this around. Sorry about the mud, mate.
That's all right.
This time of year. So this is new since you were last here as well. I built this.
Yep.
And as you can see, what it is.
That's fantastic. Okay, so that is cool. You got the tiki bar, and then you've got the
Arnold Tribe. That's our family name.
That's your name. Yep.
I've got a whole box of signs that gets put out when we're having fire pit nights. It takes me like 5 minutes, bang, it's all out. I've got screws everywhere and it just hangs up. Well, I can't leave them out there in the sun because it'll wreck it and the rain will wreck it.
Let me know when you're doing it next and I'll bring my awesome Ned whiskey.
Oh, mate, sounds good.
And yeah, we'll have a good time. All right, now that's one of the torches. Check it out.
Yep, so these are ones that I made. I welded all these up. You've got the torch in there.
And I'll tell you now, everyone, it's heavy. The tribe has spoken.
It's not falling apart. My mate Matty did this for me. I told him what I needed. He watched it on YouTube and worked out. I bought all the beads and stuff.
Fantastic.
And he bound it all for me while I was doing other stuff, getting ready for the fire pit night. Yep, and these ones here are some of the gold guppies. So actually they started from gold and I'm starting to weed out, which are up near the house. And these ones are like a platinum yellowtail.
So hang on, so you're starting to weed out. Yeah.
Yes, weed out, correct.
Wow, so, they're beautiful. Who doesn't like gold? I love gold.
See how they've got a bit of a yellow tail? So you'll see the real gold ones up at the house.
I mean, that looks gold to me.
It does, but when you see the other ones, you'll see what gold the difference is.
So what are they called, sorry?
So these are they got like a Dumbo ear as well. I'm not really sure what they're called, but they were sold as 24 karat gold guppies.
Oh,
but these are offspring.
Mate, the names of these fish.
I know. There's so many, mate. I don't even know them all.
But they're so cool. Yeah. Man, all the snake stuff, the gold, yeah, love it.
So that's just a new strain I'm starting, and this is some more of the Tiger Kings, which are in the big pond. And you can see the yellow on this guy. This is what it should look like.
Wow, beautiful.
See how that one flashed off when I picked it up in the glass thing?
Yeah, yeah.
But if you see him, he's got the beautiful orange sunset tail. Orange and like red, orange, yellow.
There we go. We're getting good.
And he's
footage
got the platinum on there as well.
Really good footage.
I can turn that air off if that'll help.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. We've got some good footage. There we go.
I just got to get some more platinum because I had beautiful platinum ones.
Yeah, I've got it
Unfortunately, I lost the really good platinum ones when the water crash happened. So these are ones I'm starting all over again with.
Look at that. That is beautiful.
So they are pretty.
Amazing.
So that's where I'm sort of heading towards that. A bit better platinum down the track. Anyway.
You got a favourite species of fish? It is the guppies?
Guppies, yeah. I love the guppies. I love swordtails and that as well. But the guppies have always been a favourite. I know they are hard to breed. Not that hard to breed, they're easy to breed, but they're very temperamental. So water parameters change a bit and then you lose them all. So I know a lot of people start here in guppies and they continue on, and maybe that'll happen to me, but I'm loving doing what I'm doing, enjoying it heaps. And hopefully I can learn more and get better at what I'm doing, same as I've done with the birds. That's the plan.
Well, you know what, mate? Thanks for showing us around. It's great to be back again. We're sweating. It's very hot here in far north Queensland. It's wet season. Dry season's coming up soon.
Yep. It'll be
You know
cooler.
what? Yeah.
This is actually better for me though, because this is when the fish breed. When it's hot,
Yeah.
the guppies breed really well. So when it gets cooler, then everything slows down, and you got to be worried about the fish. If we have a cold snap, we can lose the fish. So the bigger volume of water, the slower it changes from temperature. So that's why I've got big ponds rather than lots of small ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I may have smaller tubs later as I get better at it to have the strains.
Yep.
And then pull them all down at winter, stack them all up, and then go again in the summertime, you know. So
trial and error.
but yeah, it just depends on how I go with this year.
Well, the setups here are fantastic. I hope everyone's enjoyed today's show. Awesome episode once again here at Tony's Bones Birds. Where can people find you for your products and just in general?
So I'm on Facebook just under my name, Tony Arnold, but on Instagram is Bones Bird. So if you look me up on Instagram or YouTube, I have a YouTube channel as well. Don't post as much as I should. I'm always just far too busy with all these animals and work. But yeah, if you want to get in contact with some nests or anything for your finches, you can contact me on there, and then we can work out where we go from there. Pretty much anywhere in Australia, we'll send nests.
And we'll have Tony's link in the description of this episode. Anyway, thanks again, mate, and we'll see everyone very soon.
Thanks
Cheers.
for coming. See ya.
I'm at Tribal Council, and the tribe has spoken.
You're out of here.